What's going on, everybody? It's the Botch Guy here, and we have some breaking news for you guys revolving the status of Mustafa Ali. Guys, I just had my bagel. I just had my eggs. I just woke up. Breakfast is ready. My coffee is ready. I am good to go. I go on my Twitter, and the first thing I see, unfortunately, is some news about Mustafa Ali. But before we get to that, if you're a fan of reaction content, botch content, any other content that's positive, and have a good time, consider leaving a sub, leave a like on this video if you guys want to see more type of stuff like this. All right, so let's get to it right now. Mustafa Ali's video that he posted on his Twitter. So as you can see, Mustafa Ali basically says goodbye to the WWE. He's asked for his release, which is really unfortunate news because Mustafa Ali is not only just a fan favorite for a lot of people in this community. Of course, he's a fan favorite around a lot of people around the world. He's actually a bit of a role model as well. Mustafa Ali has just an immense amount of talent. But before we even just get to the whole story of Mustafa Ali about kind of where the WWE kind of went wrong with him and some of the things that maybe worked out, Sean Ross Sapp at Fightful.com said, it's nothing to do. Well, he says this. I'll say exactly what he said. I'll go ahead and say this much publicly. Mustafa Ali hasn't been on maternity leave. He asked only for one show off. And the reason why that's so important is because a lot of people thought that he was going to take a lot of time off for maternity leave, but he only asked for one show. Of course, I believe he has 3 kids now, and Mustafa Ali is just a big family man, so there's nothing wrong with that at all. Now, let's talk a little bit about Mustafa Ali's journey. When he got called up, originally, everything looked kind of fine for him. He was kind of getting a small push, but then eventually he found his way when he started doing kind of this like Tron type gimmick, and he was getting over with the crowd. The fans really love Mustafa Ali. It's probably like, because it's kind of odd because he did have an immense passion for wrestling. I'm sure he does have a passion for wrestling still, but the crowd was getting behind him. He found kind of a rhythm, and it was kind of odd to see him kind of just not just wither away, but kind of disappear for a while again. He has some injury problems. Now, of course, the Retribution. It's hard to not mention Mustafa Ali and Retribution, considering he was the leader temporarily. Now, Retribution was a really good idea for a stable. Unfortunately, it never worked out because the WWE decided that, well, they don't want it to work out, man. They had a guy with a stupid chainsaw cutting these ropes, like, ridiculously. Now, the only cool concept was them attacking, like, the crowd area. Like, I thought that was cool during the Performance Center days, but I don't know, man. Like, it just never worked out. Like, guys, like, called Mace and T-Bar, and, like, it just never worked out with him. And when he was the leader, like, there was some buzz. And then next week, they had him basically in a segment, or the Retribution was in a segment where they did a toilet joke and stuff like that. It was just so stupid. And they basically buried him off the face of the earth. And that's just a big, big shame. Because honestly, Mustafa Ali had a lot more creative to give. I also you have to kind of worry about that. What did I just click there? Oh, that's my awards. wrong tab there. But Mustafa Ali had a lot more to give, man. And I truly believe with a good opportunity moving forward, he would have been able to really flourish and shine. There has to be more to this story. I'm sure we're going to get more to this story in the next few hours, maybe even the next few days. So this is just my initial thoughts on the moment. But Mustafa Ali has asked for his release from the WWE. And if you guys enjoyed this video, you guys know what to do. And I want to know what you guys think below. Maybe tell me your favorite Mustafa Ali moment. That would be fantastic. Thanks, guys. I hope you guys have an amazing afternoon, morning, or evening, wherever you are in this lovely earth.